Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. So Solana, I'm still sitting on the fence here. Not really convinced yet that the low is already in. Yeah, for a few coins, it is actually not looking too bad. For example, XRP, Matic, even Bitcoin, Ethereum. We have good cases to make for the bottom or the low has already been in. Not telling you it is in, because it is way too early for that. We need some price confirmation for that, and most importantly, we need to see evidence in the Elliott wave patterns, for which it is still a little bit too early. We see some indication and we see some initial patterns which point into the right direction, but for me, this is not yet enough confirmation that the low is already in. But for these coins that I've just mentioned, it's starting to look quite good. Now, for Solana, I'm again still sitting on the fence here. Why? So first of all, two things here, just need to repeat that. There's two things there's actually three issues. Or no, there's one thing that points towards, okay, the low is in. And there's several things that point towards, no, it's not, okay? So, and I will tell you in this video what needs to happen to get much more confirmation that the low has been in here on the 14th of June at pretty much $25.80. So first of all, what is so important is actually normally, yeah, we can count this as 5 waves down here. You can see those pink numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is called an impulsive move. So in such an impulsive move to the downside in this case, this indicates where the higher level trend direction is going. So when you have a 5-wave move down, it means the overall trend is going down, which means with a high likelihood you are still going to see further downside. Yeah. However, if you see a first 5-wave impulse up after 5 waves down have been finished, then it indicates a possible trend reversal to the upside, and that will indicate with a high likelihood, or at least, the earlier it is, the less the likelihood, but it will indicate that the trend could be changing. And we have seen 5 waves down. The problem is that with this fifth wave, we haven't made a lower low compared to the $25.80 level. So actually you would have to say, all right, we haven't made a lower low. The low can't be in yet. We should see one more dip. And ideally, I would have loved to see that here. It didn't happen. It made a higher low. Unfortunately, after that higher low, we started a small rally to the upside. And we even broke that corrective channel down. And again, that makes me think, could the low already be in? That breaking of that level, the retest, and the fact that with this move, we came and we violated the previous wave 1 low. This is difficult now, because what I would normally have said, because we haven't made a lower low here, I would have said, all right, no problem. This wave 4 was never finished here. It actually finishes here, and then we will still have to expect a lower low in a wave 5. The problem is I can't easily move that wave 4 here because it has violated the wave 1 area, which means I can't really do that in an impulse. It would violate Elliott wave rules, okay? So I need to find a different solution for that. There is a potential that the low has been in, yeah? And it is in a so-called truncated wave scenario. A truncated wave means that this wave 5 has finished above the wave 3, which happens when there is too much upside pressure building up. After that too much upside pressure here, you cannot make, or due to that, you cannot make a lower low, and the price needs to rally afterwards. And we've seen a bit of a rally. So that could bolster the argument that, hey, indeed, the low is in. In addition to that, we broke above that, or we violated that wave 1 area. Yeah? So those two things actually pointing towards, okay, the low is in. The problem I have, however, then with this rally is that we have too many overlaps. Yeah, so if you draw a channel here, we can draw a bit of a channel here. We have just too many overlaps, which means there are still too many bears in the market. So it's basically a rally that is sold off all the time. You can see that here. This is not a clean impulse to the upside, which is what we would want to see. So what you would normally, we can count it as a so-called leading diagonal, which means that You can have some overlaps, yeah, in the beginning especially. The reason for that is that in the beginning, people aren't really on board yet, that the low has already been in. So there is a lot of downward pressure at the same time. While you are pushing up, you also have a lot of downside pressure. So here you can see it very clearly in that image. You have a lot of buyers come in, you have a lot of sellers as well. You know, this is all sold off again. So they are selling the rally. And that is just difficult. Yeah, it is difficult. And therefore, for me, the signs aren't clear yet that I can say, all right, confidently the low has been in. I want to see confirmation in the Elliott wave pattern. That is what we need to see, and I cannot see clear confirmation yet. I would be much more confident about such truncated wave scenario if we move confidently above $48. So we want to move above this wave 4 high. Only then really I think it will be possible for me to confirm, okay, we have indeed seen this as a truncated wave arrangement and the downside potential is now limited. For now, we have even been rejected here at this 20-day moving average in yellow. So this is certainly not bullish. Yeah, we've lost that 20-day moving average again, and you can see that as resistance. This is currently at 35.52. However, we're also finding support here on this ascending trend line. So it remains interesting, certainly an interesting chart to watch at the moment, but for me, one of the least clear charts at the moment. I have to say that very, very clearly, very honestly as well. It is possible that the low was in, but for me, what needs to happen now is a breakout above $48. Yeah, before that, I'm probably not going to I'm not going to be able to confirm to you that the low was already in. So interesting chart. Yeah, we see here some first indication that it is going up. Yeah, especially as we broke out of this descending channel. We're holding support here at the moment, and we violated wave 1 target area or wave 1 wave area. On the other hand, we have too many overlaps here, which isn't bullish. We have a truncated wave arrangement, which is always difficult. And we've lost the 20-day moving average again. Okay, so I'll keep you updated about the chart. Yeah, so, you know, there are periods in charts where it's just unclear and we don't have a clear Elliott wave picture yet. So we need to wait for that to emerge. All right, and that is now my view about Solana. So hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, check out the channel membership. Here, as channel member, you can get access to the Telegram live chat, the Discord server, the weekly live stream, and at the moment for 1 month for free, I'm testing a signals group. So I am currently testing signals, short-term signals for various coins for every channel member. So if you join as a channel member now, you still have to pay the channel membership, but you get the signals group 1 month for free, which will probably become a separate thing in the future. But at the moment it's free for a month. All right, so hopefully you liked that update. Thanks a lot for watching and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.